Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, RollCageTV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of very frustrating and expensive trailers. The Pew Pew Pew, the Prototype Exploration Unit, has done its job. Well, so far. It has scouted... I don't need that. It has scouted everything up to here. There's a little bit more here it's going to have to scout. There's more over here it has to scout. But I think that stuff will be easier than getting over here. But I don't know for sure. Cracky ice patch and other places to go wrong, and everything's gone wrong in various places. That is not where the truck is for that task. I pulled it over here. But yeah, it's been one heck of a... This is the 6th hour of a 6-hour stream, and it's been one heck of a process. One of the big issues is getting... There's a helicopter in the way here, and getting past the helicopter can be a real chore. But I have something I am going to try. Let's winch this thing. And it's going to take a while. This is easy mode. It's just a normal mode game. It's not, no New Game Plus or anything. It's just not hard mode, but I am using the paid DLC vehicles to make my life a little bit easier. I'm going to get this thing down here up to the point where the helicopter is in the way. I'm not going to try to go up on the ice like I did before. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Okay. This might be the best I'm gonna do. Let's attach a different wrench. I can winch to the helicopter? No. Is that the helicopter I can winch to? Can I actually get it out of my way? Just want to get kind of straight somewhere. Release this winch. Am I going to fall over? No. Good. Ah! Oh, I might. Alright, I've gone about as far as I'm going to go. Well, maybe a little bit more. But I really don't want to tip. Because I got an important thing I need to do before I tip over. I have no idea how this is going to work, how else is going to work, if this is going to work. Yeah, no, I cannot attach the, I cannot clear out the helicopter. But I can get this cargo on the other side of the helicopter. Oh. All right. I'm going to want to come back for this cargo later. And with that is prequel, guess what else I might be able to get over the helicopter? That's right, baby. We are gonna just lift this thing over the helicopter. And then I'm gonna recover the vehicle because I have no other way of getting it home. And then come back out and get the trailer from the other side. As far as I can. See if I can time this right while it's swinging. Well, that was weird, but okay. Weird but effective. It's leaning on the cargo. Nice. Alright. Good enough. And now we go back out to where everything is, and we pull it from this side of the from this side. This is kind of a weird way of doing it, but I think this angle is better. But I think it's going to get it done. Go there. Okay. So it's up around here. Where's it? On around here. It's down around here. No, it's up around here. It can go down around here. No, that just takes me to here, and then I still have to go there. And I can't. I know I can go over those rocks. Over the up above the rocks with this truck because I just did it. So much fun today. So much fun today. There are days when I get a lot accomplished. I'm very proud. And then there are days like today where I get almost nothing accomplished. I keep tipping over. And yeah, that is SnowRunner. Welcome to SnowRunner, folks. Anyone watching this is probably familiar with the game, knows what it's like. Maybe has played the game. If you're watching this and you've never played SnowRunner before, one thing you can do is SnowRunner is expensive. You can get it on sale, but it's expensive. But if you don't know whether you might like a game like this, you can pick up MudRunner, which was the original commercial version. Spintires was the original version, but that wasn't a commercial version. That was independent. You can pick up MudRunner for very little money. And like $5 or something on sale. You might even be able to get it on Steam for $0. If you're playing on Xbox, you can probably play it for nothing on Game Pass. Try that game. Now, this game is a lot better. It has 100 times the content of MudRunner. Maybe not 100. It has many tens and tens of times more content than MudRunner. And it has different things that you're hauling. MudRunner is all just logs. But it will give you a taste of whether you like trying to get through snow, or trying to get through mud and hauling stuff around and overcoming obstacles and that kind of thing. If you're okay with that, and you kind of like problem solving and figuring out how, if I get stuck in the mud, how am I gonna cover myself, that sort of thing, then you'll definitely like SnowRunner. And I should have stayed on the road. Okay, now I know. Another clincher. No, 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 no. Don't cut the corners. Stay on the road. Got it. Now that looks like the road does cut through there. I'm not going to fall for that again. I do love this game. I think it is probably my favorite game of all the games that I currently play. I love racing games as a genre. That's my favorite genre. This is not exactly a racing game, but this game really gives me a feeling of accomplishment most days. It can be very frustrating. It can be sometimes the most fun when you're stopped, when you're done for the day, when you've finally given up and walk away. That's when it feels the most relaxing. But it is, in general, a very, very fun game. Multiplayer, I don't play much multiplayer of anything, but you can play this multiplayer. There are mods, even on console. I'm playing an Xbox. Even on console, there's mods, like third-party user-made mods. So there's lots of content for the game. So don't be thrown off by the price. Like I said, if you're concerned about the price, you can get MudRunner for a song. That'll give you a taste. And then look into how much more content this has than MudRunner. MudRunner has like 8 maps or something. This one has, well, 4 maps per the first 3 regions. Whoa. But a lot more to do on each map. Each map is a lot bigger. And then it also has, if you spend the money on the annual packs, annual DLC packs, which I would recommend doing, you get 4 more seasons with the game, and each season is another map, or another region. And then those regions, only the last region gives you 4 maps, but the other regions give you at least 2 maps, and they're usually very large maps. So you get plenty of gameplay out of the extra seasons. But rather than just buying a season by itself, you're better off getting the annual pack, whatever it's called, 3rd anniversary expansion or whatever it is, and then you'll get the 4 seasons that go with that annual pack. The last one of which will have 4 maps, and then the first 3, which will have at least 2 maps, but again, usually pretty large maps with lots to do. All right, you've convinced me. But yeah, if you're not sure, like I said, get MudRunner. You might hate it. It might just be too frustrating. You hate the idea. All MudRunner is logging. There is logging in this game. It actually didn't have the logging ready for the initial release, but then they added it, right away, because they knew they were going to have logging in it. The main hauling in this game is much more fun than the logging stuff. It's much easier to deal with. Most of the time, you're just driving up to some place and picking up cargo. And if you play in normal mode, you can auto load it for no extra cost. So, and then you deliver it someplace, and then you go back and do it again. But you're doing it with, you know, trying to deal with the environment along the way. Like this, for example. Yeah, if you're watching this deep into a YouTube video on SnowRunner or into a VOD or stream, I don't know whether you're live or not, you probably are familiar with SnowRunner. You just want, you know, if you're just checking it out, 15 minutes into a YouTube video, you might still be checking it out. This is not all of what SnowRunner has to offer. It is primarily a game about picking up cargo from places, visiting places, scouting places, picking up cargo from places, delivering it to other places. Heavy logistics oriented. I'm just on a campaign to try to get this trailer out of here. When I started this stream almost 5.5 hours ago, over 5.5 hours ago, I was trying to explore a couple of corners of the map that I needed this trailer to fully explore. And that took me a while to get to, but then once I got there, I couldn't bring the trailer back home because the vehicle I used that I needed to use it with ran out of fuel. I didn't have any other fuel, and it's a small vehicle. And I didn't get it there on its own. I used another vehicle to get there anyway, and so I ended up now having to recover the trailer. And I'm using the big crane so that I can reach over stuff, as you saw. With the big crane, I was able to pick it up and put it over on the other side of the helicopter so I can get out of there. Because there are no good paths over there. No good paths at all. The Jeep that was there could have dragged it across the ice, but I didn't have any fuel to do that. And then nothing else could get over there because the ice was in the way. But I was able to finally pull it out with a combination of this vehicle and a smaller light vehicle, but then that got stuck and I had to recover that. And so I brought this one over with the crane so that I could reach out across the ice to grab it, which I was able to successfully do. So that's why I am where I am now. But you know what? We are getting it done. Is there a decent place to turn around here? About tipping. If I tip now while I'm turned around, can you imagine how angry I would be? Whoops, clench horn. Back down the hill this way. Back down the hill this way. Whoa, don't tip, do not tip, do not tip. That's good enough, right there. Okay. And there's my baby. This I'm going to bring out of the way in front of me. Hopefully out of the way. Ah, timed it good. Whoa! There we go. Okay. And I'm also going to grab that cargo out of here because no other crane will be able to reach it unless I pull it up. And I might actually be able to put it on my roof. And not pack the crane. I don't know if I can pinch it with this crane though. And I do need the winch to pull the trailer, so the cargo may not go very far. I may just end up leaving the cargo here. I don't know exactly how far down this thing pinches when it's like, collapsed. Can I pinch it with the crane or no? Let's see. Whoops. And if I pack the crane, what's going to happen? Pack cargo. Can I pack the cargo? I don't think so. Oh. I can restore the crane. Oh, look at that! Oh, yes, baby! Restoring the crane actually puts it right on my roof, which I thought it might. This is how you carry cargo with this vehicle. Alright. And now, stop there. Attach a winch from the back to this thing. Pull it somewhat taut. Find a path to get me home. And I don't dare turn off the engine or anything. Well, that'll release. Well, that won't release the crane. It'll release the winch. But I got enough fuel again. I don't know where the cargo goes. I haven't paid attention to that. So I'm just going to leave it by the garage. That's a convenient place for it. Oh, I got to pull the Wrangler out of the garage to sell the thing. I may not. No, I have to sell it if I'm going to refuel it. I don't have to sell it, but... yeah, I could refuel it just from, you know, a fuel depot or something, but I might as well sell it. fuel station right there I could refill it from. Actually, I can't refill it from here because I'm not attached to it. And I don't know if I'm going to be going that way when I come back. So I will just sell it, because when I pull the Wrangler out of the garage, we'll, I got a trailer store right there. Well, it's back there. Oh, okay. Let's maybe drop the cargo off one by the fuel station. And then bring this thing over to the trailer store. And then I just have to drag over there with the Wrangler. Drive over there with the Wrangler. Still got it. Now, will this be easier to go back than it was to get here? I don't know. I am going to try to lean forward, and it won't be any easier. I'll try to do it without needing to detach the winch, but, you know, if I have to, I have to. If I need to reuse the winch to get myself. But see, that's how you pack, on this vehicle, that's how you pack cargo on your roof, with the big crane. You set it on your roof, and then you restore the crane. The crane comes and pinches it right down for you. There's a trick for you. There's a life hack. You saw it here first, folks. Or maybe not. Maybe you already knew. If you're watching this on Twitch, whisper me. Let me know how awesome you think this is. If you're watching on YouTube, you can just leave a YouTube comment saying, I never knew you could do that before. That is really awesome, Roll Cage. You actually contributed something positive to the game for once. Kudos. Congratulations. I know there's narrow rocks somewhere I have to still get through. I just don't remember where they are. There's the cracky ice, but if I keep one tire on the other side, I'll be fine. Oh. Flipped myself with that tire. I do have it behind me still, right? Yep. Okay. Now, if it turns out that these vehicle spare parts reset themselves when I start the contract that needs them, I'll be a little annoyed with the task, whatever it is. Maybe it's a contest and it will reset them. I'll make sure when I find out what needs them that I pack them on a truck, because they won't disappear them from the packed truck. Because it might be a contest that you need to deliver them somewhere. And if they are, they might reset them. No, I'm not using my wrench. No, I should use my wrench. Come on, get on that rock. I think I'm safe. Oh no, don't go down that hill. Don't go down that hill. Don't go down that hill. Okay, had it all the way. Oh good, now there's another pass in front of me. This is the way I came, right? Oh. If this is the farthest I get the trailer, I know I can actually take the Wrangler this far and attach it to the trailer and get it home that way. What? Oh, okay. I couldn't see where the supposed path was. I know it's for curious. There's like a slope here. You don't want to fall down. That cargo's really in there. It hasn't moved a bit. Oh, look at that driving. More rocks. More rocks. These are the rocks where you got to kind of pivot through them. It's usually much easier to do with a winch. I'm going to try to avoid it, but... especially with this vehicle's nose being what it is. It's a little bit of a low nose. Not as bad as some of the other vehicles, but a little bit of a low nose. Is there another way across the snow there? Is, but... get past some trees to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I using that trailer? That trailer has given me so much abuse. I feel no guilt at all over it. Hit this fairly straight on. I even tipped a trailer over at this fence on the corner, believe it or not, today, or a truck. Oh, the end is in sight. Oh wait, the trailer store is down here. I was thinking this is the trailer store. But the cargo. I'll just leave the cargo by the trailer store too. I'll have to detach the winch to unload the cargo. Oh, you know what? What am I talking about? Let's release the winch. Drive back around with the cargo to the garage. And the cargo will be right there when I pull the next truck out. turn off that task. Oh, I'm so sorry, fence. Yeah, if you knock me over, frickin' fence. What task am I on? Pit stop. It stopped bugging me. And I'm coming over here. Delivering the cargo over here. And then coming home. Then I'm going to pull out the Wrangler. Oh, it is going to... This fence is going to stop me. Oh, you little... Look at this! I can't drive through it! Stop! Stop! Cease and desist! It's been a long enough day! That's really has been some adventure, folks. Let me tell that. Oh, go back and watch from episode 3 until now, episode 8. This will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some of the craziest 6 episodes you will ever see in this game. My phone battery is running out, which has my timer on it. I don't care. I knew that it was easy to get in and out the other way. Yet I try to go this way. I will come over here. I will set this one piece of cargo over here. Nice and out of the way. Okay. And recover this baby. Yes. I accept your recovery. Do I want to keep that crane on there? I may. Now, all I have to do is come here, come out here, go down here, come over here, and grab this trailer and sell it. And then I will be done. Yay! And I may just end the episode there. I might figure out what I'm going to do next. Next, as far as tasks and stuff. I do have to go. Whoa! Ouch. I am going to leave the Wrangler over there, probably. I do need to sell the trailer, but I probably am going to leave the Wrangler over there because I'll need to. Where is the other prototype exploration? There is one that I have to go recover. I don't need to recover it with this thing, but maybe I will. I don't know. Oh, this thing gets away from you so fast. Crazy. If you have a hard time fishtailing, there is a setting that you can do under settings. Game, very first tab on the left, very first option, steering mode. I haven't marked the steering wheel, even though I'm playing with the controller. But what that does is if you read the very end of that flavor text, it tells you that auto centers when you let go of the stick. So if you start fishtailing because you're going back and forth, all other video games that use controllers auto center when you let go of the stick. This is the only driving one that doesn't by default. But if you say steering wheel, it'll auto center. Which makes life much easier. I don't think that feature was in there when the game first came out. Yay! Sell it! Oh, yes, baby. You are so beautiful. Come over here out of the way a little. So I might need to buy other trailers with bigger vehicles. Nothing personal. Stop the engine. There is a fuel station nearby. Map. And where is that other prototype exploration unit? It's one of these tasks? Or is it? I think it's actually a contract. Ah, here it is. Forgotten prototype. Yes. Oh, and it's actually visible. I have to get that, and that's all I have to do. I don't have to take it anywhere. And then they give it to me. So that is going to be the next task that I do. Which means I can recover this back to the garage. Or that will be a little bit closer. And you do have to climb over stuff, and it's, you know, not as easy to get to as it looks. But I am going to do that task. And then I'll have the prototype exploration unit there, and I'll be able to drive it, like, up here and use it. And then over here and use it. Across the ice and all that other stuff. Whoa, sorry about all that, because I can. So I still have more to explore. And I can do it right now. So I will recover the vehicle. And leave the garage with it. Turn my lights on. And mark my way to the location. Which is like across water and cracky ice and stuff. But it's not a problem for this vehicle. This vehicle is very light. It does not struggle with the cracky ice. Now, bringing it back is going to maybe a struggle. I might need this vehicle to get it out of there and then get it across the ice and then, or getting it to the ice and then use the other crane to get it across the ice, potentially. Oh, I do have to pick it up and put it over here. Okay, I do have to deliver it somewhere. Deliver to the harbor village. Never mind. But I don't have to deliver it with this guy. So if there's ice that I can't get across with the prototype unit, because the prototype unit is heavy, and the Wrangler can go right through the ice without much trouble, but the prototype unit is so heavy that the Wrangler struggles with it. It struggles with it on all maps. It's so heavy. I'm not sure the best way of getting across here. Maybe like around here or something. I don't know. I'll just mark it like that. When I get to the river, I'll know. Or I won't know. Or I won't remember. Or something like that. And it's kind of hidden away back. I remember this from watching someone else play it. Yeah, I think you have to like go over a ramp here or something to get to it. I'll just mark it here. You have to get to it somehow there. But that is going to be for another day. I had enough fun for one day. Yeah, I like something else so I can hit escape. I have that vehicle on thin ice to deliver. But first of all, I'm going to do this task with a prototype exploration unit, because then I can actually use it up here and get the rest of the map explored. So I got the one explored down here, which is really hard to get to. That was one I bought myself, but that one I can take back to where it belongs, and then I'll get to keep it. But it belongs so close to the trailer store that I'll probably just go buy another one, because it'll be full of fuel. So there you go. But I might use it before I bring it back. I might just go ahead and use it up here, because I'll be up here, so I might as well use it while I'm up here. Hey, folks. So that is going to do it for me today. I am not going to raid anyone. So I'm going to make food and stuff, so because I am starving. So if you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, that is going to do it for me today. The next Twitch stream is going to be next Sunday at 12:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. I run for about 6.5 hours. Do 6 YouTube episodes during that time. And the next YouTube episode is, twitch.tv/RollCageUnderbarTV is where you can find me. There's links everywhere. Just search for Roll Cage TV on both platforms. You'll find me. I'm the first one that comes up on Twitch, despite the underbar. And the next YouTube episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 1600 hours. 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. I think it'll be midnight in Thailand to hit the fourth corner of the time zone, Earth, because we're on daylight savings time now, which is nuts and crazy, and they do it better in Asia, except for the countries that are like off by 15 minutes to the hour. Anyway, folks, and if you want to search U.S. Central Time, type Iowa. I live in Minnesota, but I have nothing against Iowa. It's much easier to type. I like Iowa because it's easier to type. Anyway, so that is going to do it for me today. I hope you all have a great evening, great night, great morning, great afternoon, great whenever it is until I see you again. And wherever you end up going on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, folks, I am out of here. Bye-bye.